Dispatch and set up, and they gave us one of the empties that was in the yard, and we hooked up to that, and now we're bringing it into the shipping terminal here at Sand Island. Mine really isn't empty though. It's got dunnage from one of the big boxes that they delivered to last night. So we're in the lane 1, which is for full containers, not empties. But yeah, first movement of the day, making our way into the shipping terminal. So we're dropping our dunnage can here at what's this, Bravo 15, stall 27. And we just got that LTL. It's I think 22 on the pull list, Bravo 1238. Looks like when it's a little too high, just gonna have to crank it down. It's a heavy container, so it's gonna take a little bit of work, but that's kind of typical for this type of truck. This is what I would call a road truck, so it's good for highway driving, but it's not really designed for hook up, unhook, hook up, unhook. That would be more of a work truck, which means the fifth wheel would be a little bit higher. It's not. So that's just one of the difficulties of these new trucks we have, is dealing with that. Well, it took a little bit of work, but we got the landing gear lowered down, got hooked up, pre-trip, outgated the container. It is max weight, 57,000 pounds, which add our tear weight to that, or 80,000 gross. Heavy as you can get legally. But now we're making our way back to our terminal. Second movement of the day, about to merge onto Nimitz Highway here. We don't have the light in our favor, so we're gonna have to look for some space. And when you're maximum weight, you don't just get up and move, you know, it takes a little bit of effort. Eventually the light does change and stop the traffic, but sometimes we get lucky and there's a little opening. But it is the busiest time of day for rush hour. still in transit load. So this came in on the Sunday ship, brought to our terminal. We took some stuff out, put some stuff in, and now it's still in transit. So we're going to take it back to the shipping terminal. They're going to put it on a barge, and it's going to continue on to Willy Willy. So that's Kauai. Took a minute to find it. It was over in the visitor parking lot. Got it pre-trip. Now we're taking it back to the shipping terminal, Sand Island. After that, dispatch gave us 3 loads of looks like food product, headed down to a distribution warehouse in the airport industrial area. So that'll keep us busy for a few hours, I think. But yeah, 3rd load, making our way back to the shipping terminal. So we got this SIT container in-gated. They want us to park it somewhere in the Bravo 12 area. This is Alpha 12, so we'll just make our way down along this lane of containers here on the right. First opening we find, we'll stick it in there. Actually, I see a bunch of openings ahead here, so at least I thought I did. So we'll put it in Bravo 12, stall number 1. Take some time and clean the windows. Ready for these 3 loads going down to this food distributor. I don't know that, I don't recognize it, so could be something new. Hopefully it's a good run. So yeah, the truck, well, I was off yesterday, so the truck sat in the yard all day, and when it does that, it just collects all kinds of soot and dust on the windows. just hooked up to our third full refrigerated container with the more than likely frozen chicken. Get it checked out. Fairly new chassis. The new chassis have these little tiny bulbs. This is not a refrigerator. Off my chassis. It's good. So we'll head on down to that effective energy. We don't need it because it's just a quick 10-minute ride over there, and then they open it up and start offloading it. So no worries. But this will be our 8th movement of the day. And it's 11:33, and we had lunch while we were waiting for the refrigeration mechanic to show up and unplug the unit. We are good to go. Headed back to the food distributor. 12:40, we finished up our third load to food distributor. Now we're bringing the empty 40-foot refrigerated container back to the shipping terminal and strip pile 4, stack 14. That's the last of the runs that we were given this morning. It's 12:41. So we still got time to do a lot more if need be. But this was the 9th movement of the day. Boy, the day's going by fast. We haven't bobtailed once yet. Not once. generator sets on them in the reefer rows. Terminal, we hooked up to this full 40-foot container full of commodities, and we're bringing it down here to the Campbell industrial area to a commodity distributor. Can't say that I go to them that often, maybe once a year, but I don't have any paperwork. It's not on the community list. Supposedly the paperwork's going to catch up with us, but yeah, there was another driver doing this run, but he had a 130 run that he needed to cover for the big boxes, so I took it over. So that's what we're doing. 10th container movement of the day. It's 1:40 in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm guessing after we drop this off, there's probably some empties somewhere in the neighborhood, so that we can pick up. Yeah, it's kind of busy out here. Couple in. So we found some adult supervision over here. I remember when this company, when I started with the company, this company were delivered to, used to be this little warehouse in Waipahu, and all they carried was gum and candy bars. And so anything that you find at the cash register when you're checking out of a grocery store, that was their product. Now they got this whole warehouse and they're doing everything, all kinds of commodities. So I put it on dock 7. I don't see any numbers, but assuming it's all in here. It says leave the doors closed. I was out here, what was it, Monday? Picking up a load of empty pallets next door for the brewery over in Maui. And there's a cat colony out here. It's got to be at least 100 cats, and they're all over the parking lots here. They're just very entertaining. We don't have squirrels in Hawaii, but we have feral cats everywhere, and chickens. That's it. It's 2:43. We can shut it down. Air conditioning. Fan. Nice engine. Yeah, dispatch says park somewhere where you can get out early. Got a 5 o'clock start time. Doing the big box transfer. It's an easy run. Just starts an hour earlier than most runs. Okay, there's something forward. Okay, so we lost battery died. swapped out the spare. Should be good to go. Nice fast day. We came in at 6 o'clock. No, we came in at 5:30. Yeah. Came in at 5:30. We pulled 10 container movements. How many miles we drive? 93 miles. Movements, 93 miles. We'll be out of here by I don't know what time it is now. We'll be out of here by 2:50. Headed home. We made this huge pasta dish last night, so I'm just gonna make a salad and have pasta and salad for dinner, and I might throw in some pork chops that are left over from a while back. we'll see about that, but yeah, it sounds pretty good. Headed home. Thanks for watching today. Aloha.